Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Object 279E. It's a Tier 10 Soviet premium heavy tank. It's located on the eastbourne of Safe Haven, and this one is under the command of Ice Dragon 1968. Well, that's a name you probably haven't heard of before, but the person actually behind Ice Dragon 1968 happens to be Oppenheimer. Yes, he's back. He's taken a break away from the game and decided to start playing it again. We have two replays under the Ice Dragon name and another one which actually comes under his own name for you later on. Now there's no Object 279 on the enemy team, but there is an Object 277 and he's just found him. Pumps around into the M48 pattern. It's a 122mm gun, capable of 440 output. As you know, 279E, 4 sets of tracks. Quite an unusual tank. Fantastic gun, loads of pen. 258mm with standard ammo, and with the heat rounds it will go through 340mm. So yes, it will even pen a Panzerkampfwagen 7 with the heat rounds. Exposed this weak spot there, but that's what happens when you side scrape in one of those, because of course the weak spot's on the shoulder. Okay, FE215B, the British heavy tank, which is actually one of the tanks that you can get. It used to be the alternative to the Super Conqueror, but they took it out of the game. Or was it one of the other ones they took out of the game? I know they took the FE215B out of the game, but you can still get it. It's in the collectors. Oh, he took a round in the side from the Object 277 and its fuel tank got punctured. Okay, we've got a mouse here. No, didn't penetrate. Wrong angle. Trying to get that weak spot. In fact, he's got two mice. Gets on that one. So I guess the other shot on the other mouse might have actually hit some of the strong points. Oh, we got a badger. There's the badger. Go for the lower plate and he gets it, but unfortunately he took a round in return from one of the mice. Meese. Okay, go for the next one. No, didn't get this one through. It looked good, but it didn't happen. Only 9 premium rounds left. Don't think he can penetrate at that angle, even though the mouse was trying to offer it to him to make it easy, and that badger looks like he's well positioned. Oh, he thought he could get through the side and unfortunately takes another round from the mouse. Yeah, you do get a rather large hit pool in this tank, but you can use it up fairly quickly. Now the Object 279 does have very good DPM and gun handling and aim time as well. It's got a very strong turret. Gets around into the side of the mouse, but he's pulling back. He's having to, because basically otherwise he'd be overwhelmed. Goes for the weak spot, gets it in the turret. Yeah, that point next to the gun. And oh, just took a round through the objects, but he finishes off that mouse, and now he's got the other one to deal with. And that mouse turns towards him and fails to get his round through. It was an APCR that he fired, and of course now we're just waiting for Oppenheimer or Ice Dragon as we should say, to fire his round. He gets it in, but he does take a big hit from the mouse for 537. He's still got some juice though. Here he goes again. This one goes through 419. He's just firing standard ammo now because all the heat rounds have gone. And one of the mice is down. He was taken out by the Leopard 1 who's behind them. There he is. Okay, so pumps one into the 705, right to the side of the turret. That Panzerkampfwagen 7's killed by the Leopard. It's another kill for him, and the 705A's decided to retreat and get close to the badger. But the badger's turned side onto us and takes a round, but we take a big hit from that huge gun on the 705A, the 152mm. There goes the badger. That's 2 kills now for Ice Dragon. Oh, and we've got an E100 turn up, so we can let him go first. Let him take a few rounds. And we'll just side scrape over him. Oh, no, we've decided to go all out. He's a one shot. We can kill him. And there goes. Except, of course, it wasn't us who killed him. It was the IS-4. And now there's only 2 enemies left. But, well, I'm afraid Oppenheimer's very low on hit points. So he might not be able to get any damage on the remaining enemies. In fact, he might get wiped out by one of them. Because it's a Strip 103B. And the other, well, in fact, the other one's just been killed, so it's just the Strip 103B now. Oh. I don't think he's going to get there in time. I think that Strip is going to get taken out by our scouts. Even though, yeah, they're around him, they're tearing him to shreds. Oh, the T100 goes down. But he hasn't killed the EBR 105 yet, and Arty's trying to help. And there goes the Strip. It was the EBR 105 got him in the end. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second class tanker for Ice Dragon 1968 in the Object 279 early. In fact, it's the first time he's had a second class tanker. I think this might be the account, or first time that Oppenheimer has played this account at this level in this particular tank. But anyway, he did manage to get a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a shell proof for blocking more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, and a hand of God surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemies or more, as well as a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he also got a steel wall for blocking the most damage in that game, and his win rate was 4,790, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he was. Well, the damage that Oppenheimer accumulated was 6,716 hit points in that one. He got the second highest scorer in the game was actually the Strip 103B on the enemy team, 3,905. And the third highest damage was the Leopard 1, who rather helpfully turned up and distracted the enemy and robbed to take out 2 of them at the precise moment when they could have actually taken out Oppenheimer with 3,871. When it came to kills, though, the top scorers were the T100LT and the Strip 103B. They both got 3 kills each. Oppenheimer managed to get 2, so did the Leopard 1, the STB-1, the Object 2684, and the EBR 105. And when it came to base XP, yeah, it's Oppenheimer, or Ice Dragon 1968 as he's known here. He got 1,216, which is way above the next one, which was the Leopard 1 with 988 and the Object 2684 with 885. He fired 24 rounds in this game, all of his premium rounds, 22 direct hits and 16 penetrations on the enemy. Yeah, a few of the shots he fired, they were rather acute angle, and I'm surprised that some of them actually went through, but I'm not surprised that some of the other ones missed or just failed to pen. 6,716 hit points of damage, of which 883 were more than 300 meters. In fact, yeah, most of his rounds were were short range rather. He was fighting close with the other heavy tanks in the game. 15 hits received, 5 penetrations, 10 non-penetrations, and 4,620 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 218 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 85,316 credits from the game, 42,658 from Holiday Ops, a total of 127,974 credits from the game, but repair and ammunition resupply took away all of his credits, and he actually ended up with a small loss of 11,655 credits for the game. He also picked up 7 bonds, 1,824 XP times 2 for the first victory, 91 for this being a premium vehicle. It is a reward tank after all for the second set of personal missions. He took away 3,739 experience points altogether. I'm pretty certain that we will see Oppenheimer submit more replays from his 279 early when he gets better battles. Obviously this one was fairly good in the sense that he did the most damage and he blocked the most damage in the game. But I'm sure that once he gets plays this Ice Dragon name up to scratch, he'll probably be sending us his first, second or third marks in this tank. So that's the first replay from Oppenheimer in a while. We've got 2 more to come, so do stick around and watch our channel. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.